What is up, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. So, thought today I would redo the video I originally made for my 1-month review at USA Truck. I made a video, accidentally deleted it, so I'm going to redo it. So to kind of make it quick, I guess, I'm going to go over three things. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I do just want to say first, none of these are things that would have changed my decision to come to USA. And for the most part, anything that is bad is more of a minor inconvenience. Again, nothing that would have changed my opinion to come or changed my opinion about the company. So let's get into this. Start with good. First good thing is there is no ugly, and there really isn't any bad. So there is no, I said there's good, bad, and ugly. There's really no ugly. There is no ugly, and there really isn't anything bad. Everything's mostly minor inconvenience. So, number one. Number two, I feel like the people here are very easy to work with. You know, the people I have, deal with, my DM, recruiters, safety, maintenance, they've all been very easy to work with, easy to get along with, easy to talk to, easy to ask questions to. I haven't been given the runaround. And overall, I feel like anything that's been told to me has just been good, like they haven't tried to bullshit me or nothing, Which a lot of these companies, especially talking to recruiters or something, they'll tell you whatever you gotta hear to get you to come on. You get there, and then it changes up, and they're like, not our problem. I haven't dealt with that here. Everything my recruiter told me, I felt was the truth. So far, it has been. DM, he's easy to work with. He checks up on me, makes sure everything's good. Maintenance, if I've had any problems. I needed to ask a question, get something looked at. They've been happy to help. Safety, I've talked to safety one time. It was over that whole situation with the whole logging thing been messed up. If you guys didn't see that video, basically stuff for your logs like the geotab and all that, when they put the information in the system for each driver, they had my info and another guy's info mixed up. So when I was driving, it was recording on his truck, and when he was driving, it was recording on mine. And of course they had to get that fixed before I could go any further. And they apologized, and they even said, we know this don't look good on us. And they worked very hard on a Friday evening when they could have just went home. They worked very hard to make sure the situation was resolved and everything was good before they went home, which I really did appreciate. They even threw me some extra pay for the trouble. That was awesome. It really was. So overall, I feel like I just have a very good support system here. I feel like, I picked a good company when it comes to the people. People don't think about it. It's not just money and pay and equipment that'll make or break a company. It's the people as well. If everybody you talk to is an asshole and doesn't want to help, then you're not going to want to stay. So, I like the people here, and they make the job a little bit easier. So next thing would be, I would say the equipment. I'm not saying all the trailers are brand new. Trailers aren't brand new, but the trailers, I've heard some people complain about the trailers, personally, I've not pulled a bad trailer. I think the trailer I have now is probably the worst trailer I've pulled, and it's not even a bad trailer. Like, everything works on it, doors shut fine. It looks the worst, if that makes sense. Like, there's some, the paint's coming off the wheels and it's, rust, like surface rust, and it's got a few scrapes in it, things like that. But, like, everything functions properly, so that don't really matter. So I feel the equipment's good. I've been to companies where you gotta really bust ass to turn the landing gear, and you'll get it and the lights won't work, or they'll be intermittent, or just whatever. So far, I've not had any problems out of the equipment. They have a lot of good leasing options, like to help you get a truck. B&G, TEL, SFI, several others. And like, I know there's other ones, I just can't think of them all right now. But they have a lot of different options that they work with. I feel like I got a good truck. Runs good. I've had a few little issues, little minor things, but again, it's a used truck. You're going to have those. So, no complaints there. Let's see. The pay. Let's get into pay. The pay's been good. Pay has been good. I just brought my settlement for what I'm getting paid tomorrow, I guess. Being that it's Thursday, what I'll get paid tomorrow for what I did last week will be the lowest check I have brought home. Again, it was a short week, 3.5 days. I think it was only 3 loads. It was a short week. So, the pay overall is pretty good. A lot of the loads pay pretty decent. Of course, with anything, the freight market does change. That is the downside to running a percentage. So, but the pay is good. They do have the insurance and all that's pretty affordable. All your costs are pretty affordable in my opinion compared to some companies. So, it's another good thing as well, I'd say. And going in from there to, again, I like that you have the load board. So you can choose whatever loads, you know where you're going, you can plan your week, you can know when you're going to be home. It's all expected. You know what you're going to do. With that, be home whenever you want, you can leave out whenever you want. As long as you're paying your bills for your truck, it don't matter. So I like that flexibility. I don't have a company telling me how long I have to be out. I don't have them telling me when I can be home, how long I can be home, when I have to be back out. None of that, I'm not being told I have to go, to up north, the northeast, and all them big cities that nobody likes to go up and deal with. I don't have any of that. So, definitely a plus. So let's get into the bad. So the bad, I would say, again, the bad, I would say, there are companies that pay a little bit more. There are companies that do have better, better fuel discounts and certain other discounts you get with being with them. They don't have all the discounts. They don't, have all that different stuff. I think at U.S. Express, it varied, but on average, you got, I think, you roughly like 30 to 50 cents off a gallon depending on where you fueled. You got pretty good discounts there. Here you don't really get any discounts. I think you get like 11 cents off a gallon. So it's not the best, but hey, it ain't too bad either. Again, with that, I would say the next bad thing, I haven't been to all their terminals. When I was at West Memphis doing orientation, they were remodeling the terminal, so I actually didn't really get to see inside of it. But when I was at the Forest Park, Georgia terminal, they don't really have a driver's area, it's just a shop. Like, all the drivers really have is an outhouse. They have a porta potty. So that kind of does suck, but it is good parking, and typically if you're there for a very short period of time, so not really that bad either. Just kind of a little bit of an inconvenience, and it's from what I understand, it's a company they bought out and they got their shop. So again, not nothing bad really, just little inconveniences. Again, a few things that have happened, like the whole logging thing. Shit happens, you know. They apologized, and I told them, you know, hey, not a big deal. It happens. Shit happens, you know. People make mistakes. So overall, that's really it. That's really the only bad things I've ever dealt with. So overall, as a major summary of it, it's a good company in my opinion. I feel respected. I feel like I don't get BS'd around. When they tell me they're going to do something, they do it. Half the time, I don't even have to ask them. They do it on their own, and they let me know they're doing it. I think the pay's pretty good for what it is. You know, like I said, there's places I could go and get more pay, but I don't think I'd have that same respect either. So I think that's a big thing. You know, I'd rather sacrifice some pay for less stress and more respect. And I feel like I do have that here. You know, again, everybody's easy to work with. But at least these are all from my experiences. I feel like everybody's been easy to work with, easy to talk to, easy to ask questions. So I think I just got a good support system. I've been making killer money. And again, I do limit myself. I only work like 4 days a week, maybe 5, you know. Monday, usually I'm home Friday, or Saturday morning sometimes, you know. So that really does limit what you can do. As long as you got hours on your clock, you can run, you know. Y'all know that. So I do limit myself. I could make way more money than I'm making. So that's pretty much it for the 1 month review. I'm glad I came here. I think it was a great choice. I think I got a good truck. I think I got a good DM. I think I got a good support system. And I'm happy. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Just ask them in the comments. I do plan on doing a settlement video. I actually just made another video, then I went and took a shower, and then I decided to make this one while I still had a chance. So again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out, y'all.